I was the one dressed like Khaleesi. Really unattractive Khaleesi, but nevertheless, we're all here and it's Saturday. It is Saturday. There's some glorious things happening today. But I'm not going to tell you about them because I've got someone better to tell you about them. Someone who likes to tell people things about things. He's a professional people teller thing about things.
Yeah!
He's the general, he's my captain, and he's my lieutenant. Ladies and gentlemen, the main attraction, Mr. Richard Spade Jr.
Oh, Houston. Oh, subtle. Oh, young. Oh, supple. Houston, you've grown up so fast. So great to see. When you showed up, you were so nubile and young, you didn't know what you were about to face, and now here you are. Day 2. Remember how innocent you were when you first ponied up $1,000 to show up here? Remember how frivolously you threw your dollars around the merch room?
Yeah!
A coffee mug, a beer koozie. And now here you are, a little twinkle in your eye, a little spring in your step, maybe a little swagger.
Yeah.
Because you've been supernatural. How many of you people in the house today are survivors of the Friday experience? I'm going to tell you something right now that your pastor is going to tell you next week. You've changed. You have changed. I think for the better. And hey, I like him dirty.
Oh!
Grandma's not going to be happy. Where's my little girl? She's in hell, Grandma. Check out my tat.
Yeah!
On my chest.
Yeah!
Thank you, Mike. Little tattoo on my chest, base rip. Well done. Oh, but Houston, what an experience. How many first timers are in the house today? How many of you? I know what you do. You go on the line, you go on the YouTube, you go on the World Wide Webosphere, and you download videos of this very experience, and you watch it. And you watch it in mono, on your headphones, on your computer screens, in your dorm rooms, in your classrooms when you should be studying.
Yes!
And you watch and you say, someday I want to go there, someday I want to see that. I want to experience it firsthand. For many of you, for the savvy ones, for the Friday ones, you have experienced. You've begun to experience it. And how does it feel? Is it everything you dreamt it would be? Is it as fantastic for you as it is for us? I'll tell you right now, we're satisfied. This group of guys, satisfied.
Yeah!
Smiles on their faces. Even Robot Mike. We sent him on grin this morning. Oh, Houston. So many things to happen today, too. You know, I don't know if you know this, Robbie. I don't know if you frequent other conventions like I do. I go to them all. A lot of people, like, I don't know, I'm going to make up a show name. Vampire Night. They'll just throw crap out on a Saturday call today, go home and start drinking, you know what I mean?
They do conventions?
Yeah, they'll put a bow in a turd and say, ha-ha. And then the next thing you know, you just dropped a lot of money for nothing. But not here. And not you. Fridays are just the beginning of the journey. Fridays is how we warm you up. Fridays are the pre-game massage where we tape your ankles and be sure that your lumbar is supported, Robbie.
Gotta support that lumbar.
You gotta be sure that the whole area in the leg is loose and limber for the leaping.
Yeah, lots of leaping.
Lots of leaping. Lots of scurrying with coffee. No, after you. real. It gets real. Now, for those of you who are just now showing up, who are Saturday people, acknowledge yourself. How many Saturday people are in the house right now? You're not very proud of yourselves, are you? That was pretty weak.
They're scared of you, Rich.
That was a lackluster response. I want to know how many Saturday people are in the house. Be proud! Don't be so proud. Make you look cocky. No, but I get it, Saturday people. We're glad to have you here because otherwise there'd be more empty seats. We don't want empty seats. We want bottoms in seats. We want full houses. And you, Saturday people, are, say, caulking to our recently installed windows. You're going to keep the breeze from coming through, and we appreciate you being here.
Can't have windows without caulk. That's not what I really was talking about.
Really don't. I don't know what you do with your windows, Robbie.
Caulking the windows.
Hey, tomato, brother. Came out really, really dirty. Wow. The point is, we were a family show. Until about 60 seconds ago, we were all in blue. Oh, but here's the point. Rob's getting me off track. There's a point to all this. The point is, if you're a Saturday person, remember, we didn't liver you up yesterday. We didn't massage you. You didn't get the tiger balm to the loins, which, by the way, burns a tad. You didn't get that. So you might be a tad stiff today when the magic starts to happen. So every now and then in your seat, bend over, touch your toes, touch a friend, lean back, try to grab the person's face behind you, try to smack their phone out of their hand. You know what I mean? Do something to stay limber because it's going to get big, it's going to get fast, it's going to get ugly. And by ugly, I mean beautiful because I'm talking about Jim Beaver in the house. I'm talking about the Chow Man cometh, Mr. Oscar Chow on the stage. I'm talking about the witchiest witch of the west, of the east, of the north, of the south. I also happen to be talking about one of the key people you probably ponied up too much money to see.
Yeah!
That's right. Rob Benedict's on the stage. Let us not forget the person that you've sworn allegiance to, that you followed to the gates of hell, that you would run into traffic to get killed by, and considered a compliment. The person you love more than you love your own family. Matt Cohen's on the stage today. And lest we forget, the person to whom you have built a shrine. A person you have spent abundant amount of money to follow across the country. A person you have neglected building a real social life because you think you're dating him.
Yes!
A person you look up to, a person you admire, a person you turn to in tough times, a person to whom you've given your heart and your soul and, God willing, your body someday. That's right. I'm on stage today. You're dirty. And then, I guess, it's worth mentioning that maybe later, at the end of the day, gosh,
Mika.
the guy with the
Mike.
creepy jacket.
Mike.
He looks like he's not employed in the blue sky. Real monotone. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I know Billy doesn't speak, but if Billy spoke, we'd have a dialogue.
Hey, where's the raincoat?
He's the town flasher. Misa Collins is on stage. That's what we're doing. And we're doing it all with one of the best blankets of music covering the entire scene, the soundtrack of the weekend provided by Los Angeles indie sensation, Loud and Swain on the stage. musical ensemble, Mr. Stephen Norton. Yeah, baby. On the bass guitar. Kind of killing it today. I don't know, something different about you, Robot Mike, and I like it. Whoa! Somebody was caulking their windows this morning. Right, Robbie? A little caulk in the window? Ladies and gentlemen, on the bass guitar, laying down the foundation, Mike Borja! Light him up. That's like syrup from a bottle. Stack of hotcakes. Michael Hotcakes Borja, we call him. Michael Maple Syrup Borja, we call him. Every time the show's about to start, we go up to Vermont, find a tree, put a hole in it, and like Michael Borja, pour out into a bucket. Bring him here, throw a pair of glasses on it, hand it a base. This is what happens. So delicious. Speaking of delicious, the hombre, toughest man in the saloon, the guy who armed with a 6th string will kill you with his magical fingers. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Moran on guitar. Houston, something's happening today. Something's happening today that I can't control. I didn't plan for it because technically I never planned for anything, but even if I did, I would not be able to control what's happening on the stage today. There's magic in this room. There's stuff happening on this stage. The band is in the zone. You are in the zone. We are all in the supernatural zone, and we are being led through this tumultuous tunnel of magic by this band. The band with the shakers. The man who writes the song. The man who plays guitar. And on one of your favorite television shows, a man who played thy Lord and Savior God. Solo, we got a lot of work to do. Oh, you're doing the exercise. You're doing the lumbar. Okay, you're doing the exercise. You're doing the exercise. Okay. Now you do table sides. Oh, you're doing. Oh, you did the carrot. You're doing the. Oh, you're this pen. This is the whittler. The whittler. Gotcha. Sorry, I forget what your bits are called. And now table side Caesar. And now drunk Uncle Frank. Yeah, that's right. That's a good one. And now, the famous, I've been looking forward to this one, the caulking of the windows. Give us a little... Oh, gee, it's hot. Nobody can put their caulk in a straight line like Robbie. You just caulk the windows, man. Don't do that. Don't do the Apollo Creed. Don't do the Creed. No, Robbie, don't do the rocket. Angry Bear, it's the Revenant. I thought you were still doing it.
So did you the little, the boxing kit, the little...
Oh, the speed bag. Well, I got the Apollo Creed part, right?
Yeah, obviously I'm really good at speed bag.
Listen, you don't know much about speed backing, but you sure know a lot about caulking.
I do.
That was impressive. It seems so natural in your hands. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're here, we're doing it, we're owning it, we're living it. Let's get this party started, shall we? What can we do to please the people, to deliver an A+, if not A+, maybe a B- show? Not Houston. Houston just fills us with energy, answers its own questions. Houston, you truly are a town of mythical creatures, just like your license plate says. With all this greatness, and yet amongst all this greatness, here's the thing. We have to go to function as a society, together. We can't run amok, Robot Mike. Things wouldn't go well. In order to combat that, you know what we do?
Oh.
We instituted some rules.
What about regulations?
And some regulations. We put in some rules and regulations. So now we're going to give them to you. Learn them. Know them. Live them. You get them to memory, write them on your arm. Tell your boyfriend about them when you get home. Because they matter. They protect us all.
I'm gonna try to ask Jim questions.
Much like our very own.
That's all I need to do.
Second point is. That's right. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. A long time ago, against the advice of your accountant, you bought a ticket for this show. Your ticket has a letter and a number on it. And I don't know, maybe it's a code. The point is, it tells you where to sit. What you need to do is introduce that ticket to your bottom, find the chair that matches that seat, and that letter, and you put your bottom in that seat, and from there, thou shalt not move, lest thine needs to go to the can. But other than that, you return to that seat. Your bottom and that seat are inexorably linked for the weekend. That is your home base. That is your safe zone. That is where you belong. If you sit in a seat that you do not belong in, you'll be asked to move by somebody else's bottom. And trust me, that gets weird. So sit in your seat. That is a rule. Rules and regulations. It is my understanding that they hand you paperwork when you walk into this establishment. Paperwork that has a schedule on it that we ignore, and it has pieces of advice. Things they require, I should say. And one of them is you may not film in the auditorium. I especially like it when the flashes are going off when I'm saying you're not supposed to film, you're not supposed to take pictures. But to that we say, what do we say, Rob? We say,
Go for it.
fine, we say.
Fine, we say.
Fine. We say, film yourself silly. We say, take all the pictures you want. I want all of your phones out. I want all of your cameras out. I want them recording the whole thing. No one can stop you because I said it's okay.
Yeah!
Grab it, preserve it, edit it, give it a little color correction, make it pretty, and for the love of Pete, Robbie, if I have to say it again, I swear to God I'm going to kill somebody. Landscape.
Yeah!
Long ways. Now like that. Unless your TV is dangling sideways on the wall. Like that.
Yeah!
Unless you put your computer up on its side to work on it. Like that. I don't want the creepy letterboxes that make us look really tall in the back and except for Jared. I want it long ways. I want to see the whole room. I want it to be beautiful. So not only am I telling you, I'm commanding you to film this experience, I commend you to do it right. Landscape. And lots of photos. That's a rule. And regulations. I'm gonna throw a curveball at you, Houston. I just did a big rant about how I want you to film everything. I want you to take pictures of everything.
Right, we got that.
Yeah, right? Check. Aha, though.
What? Fine.
There's a loophole.
The loophole.
You going back to the fine?
Yeah.
What do I say? I say,
Fine.
fine. The only place where you cannot take photos is the poorly named photo room.
What?
The ironically entitled.
That doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't make sense. But let me tell you something. Nothing in that world makes sense. The poses we have to do. What's wrong with you people?
That's true.
And it's all governed by a warlord who's incredibly tall, wearing a skull cap and chewing gum. Speaks with a thick New York accent. He'll get right up in your grill piece and say, "Don't take that picture." That's Chris Smokey. That's his world. When you walk into the photo room, you're walking into Schmelkyton. And he's the mayor of Schmelkyton.
No photos in Schmelkyton.
He's the sheriff of Schmelkyton. He is the dog catcher. He also delivers the mail. He does everything in Schmelkyton. And one of the things he will absolutely not allow in his town is for you to take pictures. And there's one single reason why. Your photos suck. His photos are beautiful. They make everybody, including the band and myself, look halfway decent. If that man can do that, he's a miracle worker. So listen to him. You can take photos anywhere, take videos anywhere, except the photo room. In which case you need to put